Bonjour! Today I'm going to be doing a review for The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. So this book is a post-apocalyptic book. Aliens come down on Earth and cause an apocalypse in waves. The main character Cassie has lost so much. Her house, her family, the Earth is being destroyed, and she is just trying to survive in this destroyed world. This book was so depressing. So many things were destroyed about the Earth. Cassie had lost so much, and everything was just so depressing. But despite that, it was so action-packed. It was so interesting and engaging, and it had me turning the pages. It was so awesome. I was really frustrated with this book in the beginning. In the beginning of this book, you are left in the dark about so much. You don't know what the world is about. You don't know what's happening, why it's happening. It just frustrated me so much. I really wanted to know more, but I was so confused. But once I got past that, I actually really liked that about the book. The fact that it was a mystery and you had to learn about it, and little by little, information was sprinkled everywhere about the world, and you learned more and more about it. That ended up being like one of my favorite things about the book. And even though you learn the most of the world towards the end, you're still left with so many questions, which I loved. I also really enjoyed this author's writing style. It was so pretty and gritty and descriptive, poetic, and I really liked it. I gave this book a 4.5 star rating. I love this book so much. It is fantastic. It was so much better than 4 stars, but it did not get to 5 stars. So that is why I am only giving this book 4.5 stars. That is all I can say without spoiling this book. So if you have not read The Fifth Wave, please leave now or beware spoilers will be ahead. So this book starts off that Cassie is telling us about the world through flashbacks, when the others first arrived, everything that's happened, how she lost all her family and everything. But you still don't know so much about the world. The second part of this book is in Ben Parrish's point of view, and I was so confused when I was reading it, and I was like, who is this person? At first I thought it was Cassie, and I was like, why is Cassie in a government camp? What is happening? I was so confused. And then towards the end, when we find out that it was actually Ben Parrish, I was so blown away. I did not see that coming. I thought Ben Parrish was dead. She was like, oh yeah, well, Ben Parrish is dead. So I thought he legitimately was dead, but he is not dead. He's still alive. Ooh, interesting. We first read the Silencer's point of view, who is Evan. It was so freaky and odd, probably due to the fact that he is an alien. And it kind of was disturbing. He was like, oh, I must kill everybody. I'm just like, are you okay? Do you need help? I think you might need some help. But after that, I really, really loved Evan. He was just so cute and so sweet, and I loved him. When him and Cassie finally kissed, I was just swooning and just my heart melted, and I was just so happy that they were finally together. I have to read you that part. It's just so beautiful. He lifts me into his arms. I seem to float upward forever. Like when I was a little girl and Daddy flung me into the air, feeling as if I'd just keep going up until I reached the edge of the galaxy. He lays me on the bed, I say right before he kissed me again. If you kiss me again, I'm going to knee you in the balls. His hands are incredibly soft, like a cloud touching me. I won't let you just fly away from me, Cassie Sullivan. He blows out the candle beside the bed. I feel his kiss more intensely now, in the darkness of the room where his sister died, in the quiet of the house where his family died, in the stillness of the world where the life we knew before the arrival died. He tastes my tears before I can feel them. Where there would be tears, his kiss. I didn't save you. You saved me. He repeats it over and over again until we fall asleep, pressed against each other, his voice in my ears, my tears in his mouth. You saved me. So cute. That was so cute. Oh my god, it was so descriptive and beautiful. I love that scene so much. This book is so depressing, but the only happy moments of this book was when she's with Eve, and it's just so cute. I really, really love those parts. Those were definitely my favorite parts of the book. Even though I did really, really love their relationship, I felt it was a bit rushed. I really don't want him to die. Please don't die, even. I love you too much. Please don't die. Oh my god, please. I can't have you die. Okay, please. No die. When we read Sammy's point of view, her little brother, it was done so well. His thoughts were so simplistic and naive. They were so like little kids' thoughts. Like when I was reading, I was like, dang, this is definitely what a little kid would think about. It was almost as if Rick went into a little kid's head and grabbed all its thoughts and exploded it onto paper. That was so cool. My tea is ready. I love my new mug. It's the 10th Doctor. Once their relationship progressed, I really suspected of Evan. He was so perfect. It seemed like something was off about him because he was way too great to be real. And when she started suspecting about him, right away I knew he was that silencer and I knew he was an alien. And I was so freaked out that they were gonna break up about that. And I'm like, no, I love them so much. Please don't break up about it. But when they finally decided that they weren't going to do that, I actually really loved the fact that he was an alien. Him being an alien means that their love is forbidden. She's a human and he's an alien. They cannot be together. And I absolutely love reading about forbidden love. It is one of my favorite loves to read about ever because they have to fight to be with each other. They have to go against what they've always been told. And it's so beautiful. And I really loved that. I really love when she's in the forest and she thinks she lost him. That part was just so beautiful. I have to read it to you. Press my hands against my head and rock back and forth. And I have this weird sensation of floating above my body. And then I'm rocketing into the sky at 1,000 miles an hour and watching myself dwindle into a tiny spot before the immensity of the earth swallows me. It's as if I've been loosed from the earth, as if there was nothing to hold me down anymore and I'm being sucked into the void, as if I were bound by a silver cord and now that cord has snapped. I thought I knew what loneliness was before he found me, but I actually had no clue. You don't know what real loneliness is until you've known the opposite. That's so sad, but so beautiful. And I ship them so much. They're so adorable. I love them. I really love the main character, Cassie. She's such a strong character. Despite losing so much, she doesn't let that cripple her. She keeps on going. She keeps on persevering. And it's just so great to see. Once Evan and her finally got back together, I was so happy, and I really loved the fact that he was an alien. He's such a valuable asset to her because he is an alien, and it's almost like he's a spy from within because he knows what they're going to be doing. He knows all their operations. He knows everything. Like, that's so cool. He's like a spy. I really love when she goes and rescues Sammy, and Evan just comes in out of nowhere and he's like, oh, I love you. That scene is just so cute. I need to read it. He drops into the room, landing on the balls of his feet like a cat. I'm in his arms and the time it takes to say, I love you, which he does, stroking my hair, whispering my name and the words, my mayfly. How did you find him? I ask him. He's so completely with me, so there. It's like I'm seeing his yummy chocolate eyes for the first time, feeling his strong arms and his soft lips for the first time. I also really love the part after that where Sammy is just like, who's this? And then Ben is like, yeah, who is this? And then she's like, oh yeah, he's a friend from school. And then Evan is like, actually, Ben, you're the friend from school. And Ben's just like, what? How do you even know this? And they're just like, hey, how about we just talk about this later? Yeah, let's go try to save the world first. Yeah, and then we'll figure this out. That was so funny. I really love that despite him being an alien, he's still fighting on the human side against the alien against the aliens, and it's so cool. I really love that he's on their side. The ending was so intense. I hate that we don't know if Evan survived or not. Oh my god, that's just killing me. He better have survived. I refuse to believe he's dead. No, he is my baby. He is not dead. I refuse to believe that. He's not dead. I seriously need the next book now because this ending, it was kind of a cliffhanger and I need the second book now. Oh my god, I'm gonna go to the library and get it right now because I need the next book. Oh my god, I need it so bad. And oh my god, I cannot wait for the movie. It looks so good. Every time I see the trailer, I'm like, I can't wait to see it. I am so excited. That is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Comment below what you thought about the fifth wave. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below. Au